Welcome, Wolfettes! We are back with God of War 4 on the PlayStation 4 Pro. And today we're going to be carrying on with our journey up the mountain so we can lay our wife's ashes at the base of the mountain. Actually, at the top of the mountain. If we laid it at the base of the mountain, we would have been finished with our mission yesterday. But yeah, we're going to be heading up this mountain because we need to lay her ashes, I guess, somewhere at the top. I mean, I don't like the look of that bloody thing. Look at that. Some sort of, It's like, what's those fit? Mount Rushmore, but some like toxic shit coming out of its mouth. So, that's not very promising, is it? Oh dear, right, come on, boy. Boy, get up the hill. Boy. I love it when he calls him boy.
Is that smoke?
I know, I just mentioned that. Surprised you didn't mention it yesterday.
I'm not tired.
How are you not tired? I'm definitely going to have to come up here in my own playthrough just because of the amount of stuff up here that I can actually get now. Because I can actually get rid of these bloody things now. Oh dear.
Stay back, boy.
Ugh, what is that?
We must find another way up.
The witch! Wish she was here. Bet she could get us past this.
My magic is useless against the Black Breath, and there's no way around it. Odin saw to that long ago.
What are you doing here?
Making sure you can finish your journey.
Why wait to warn us?
I was busy, saving my friend, if you remember. The Black Breath is a corruption of magic even I can't dispel. Only the pure light of Alfheim is strong enough to break through. But that road is long. What does this goal mean to you?
It's everything.
Follow me.
Why help us?
Maybe I see more of myself in you than I'm willing to admit. Maybe by helping you, I'll make up for a lifetime of mistakes. Or maybe I just like you.
Even though we shot your friend?
Even though you shot my friend, yes.
Where must we go?
To a realm beyond your own.
Okay, they're going to be talking a lot, so I'm not going to say nothing for now.
Only for a little while.
Only for a little while.
Oh, so when I shut up, they don't want to talk.
We'll use this. Graythaw.
Can't. Sindri said it was broken.
Sindri.
The dwarf at the foot of these hills.
He was fixing it when we got here.
No one was there when I passed by. Perhaps he finished. Dwarves are awfully resourceful.
And irritating, based on the two we have met.
That too. Just give that a turn. There. See?
How the hell did you walk up this
Tyr's
bloody
temple
mountain
is
with
at
no
the center
shoes?
of the lake. It is from there we travel to Alfheim. Thankfully, it's no longer underwater.
Why is that creature in the bay?
No one knows. He just appeared one day. Soon after, Thor attacked, and their battle could be felt across all the realms. Ultimately, it ended in a stalemate, and Thor returned to Odin empty-handed. The serpent stayed and grew so large, he now spans all of Midgard.
See? Told you.
They've hated each other ever since. Destined to kill each other come Ragnarok.
You believe in Ragnarok?
I dearly wish I didn't, child.
Ragnarok is the end of the world in Norse mythology. I guess them two fighting would cause the end of the
You
world.
know,
If that snake
we
is the
actually
size of,
talked to the world
of the
serpent.
world,
You did?
An exaggeration.
I'm good with languages, even ones I've never heard before. But when he talks, I can't understand any of it.
Sadly, no one can. He speaks a dead tongue.
Oh. Must be lonely.
Indeed. Very lonely. But very peaceful at the same time.
Watch your step. Just along here.
You sure? We came through here before and there's no way back across. See?
Is that so? Let me show you something.
You about to show off.
Are you watching? Liosta.
What? It's solid.
Elven architecture. My bowstring was soaked in the light of Alfheim. It can now reawaken the magic of the elves.
Wait, it won't just disappear, will it?
Not as long as the light shines free. This way.
I want
I
one.
love how excited he gets.
Those roots. What kind of magic is that?
It's Vanir.
From Vanaheim?
You know of it?
Just stories. Mother didn't say much about the Vanir gods. Just that they're always at war with the Aesir. As compared to Odin and Thor, they're the good guys.
There are no good gods, boy. Thought I taught you that.
There's so much I want to talk about, but I can't talk about it because they keep talking. It's so stressful. Oh, and they're going to talk even more. I've increased the volume, so hopefully you can hear them
Tyr's
well.
temple. Built with help from the giants, Great Tyr used it to travel the 9 realms and keep the peace between them.
Doesn't seem very peaceful. Everywhere we go, we're attacked. Especially by dead things.
The risen dead grow ever more numerous. Once the roads and trails would have been full of people. Now all have hid or fled, save for the Reavers, savage enough to survive in such a world.
Okay, are we going to be quiet for a minute?
Make a right at the bottom of these stairs.
That was very demanding, wasn't it? Make a right at the bottom of these stairs or I'll cut you.
Hey, another one of those light crystals.
Wait there while I reawaken the light. Liosta.
That did it. What are we doing exactly?
Mending the disrepair. Start by lifting that axle.
Good job, I'm a beast, innit? Oh, whoops, wrong one. Oh god, watch out. It's going to steal your donuts, Kratos.
Good. Now push it back into place.
I could do this.
Now realign the wheel onto the track.
It's pretty much like a train track, innit?
Perfect. Now push the bridge along the track.
What? The whole entire bridge is turning. How is the whole entire bridge turning? Boy, you're really strong.
Just keep pushing until the bridge reaches its first position. Tired yet?
No.
He's always been really strong.
Ah,
The dead. We heard someone call them Hellwalkers. But what are they?
They are poor, restless souls, denied their judgment and their peace.
By what? Could Vanir magic raise the dead?
It could, once. But this is no spell. This plague of dead is but a symptom of a world out of balance. Something or someone has meddled with powerful forces. That is all I know for sure.
lovely.
That's perfect. Come back up. We're ready now.
Yeah, I liked it when he said, boy, you're really strong. It felt like a little bit of a joke towards Kratos. Yeah, because we were facing over towards that, weren't we? And we're now facing over to a new place. Because these things here, I think this has already been mentioned, but each of these different things are realms, you know, and you can go to each of these. And when she talks about the Vanir, there's two different teams of, like, gods and stuff in this game. You've got the Aesir gods, which is, like, Odin, Thor, Balder, Magni, I think. I can't remember all the gods. Mogi? I think there's one called Mogi as well. There's quite a few different gods, because they're all related. Because you've got Odin and Freya, which is mum and dad. You've got Balder and Thor, which is their children. And I know either Balder or Thor has got children, and I know both of their names start with an M. And one of them is Magni, I'm pretty sure. This is what I remember anyway. This is what I remember from school. But yeah, from the book I told you about all the way back in like episode 2, I think it was. But yeah. So, and I think... I swear Freya was a Vanir and Odin was a Aesir god. But if they're married, then maybe that's why the war's not going on anymore then. Oh well, never mind.
That was impressive.
But yeah, we need to get the light of Alfheim.
Not hurt my back.
My back's hurting at the moment. Because I told you guys 2 years ago that my back fucked up, and it's been fucked up since. I got something wrong with the lower part of it, in my lumbar region. Been doing physio for over a year. Never helped. I've got painkillers. They don't help.
Wait, so did the Giants or the Elves build Tyr's temple?
All the races helped with its construction. It was the last great act of cooperation between the realms before peace disappeared for good.
Where's Brock?
Lyosa.
Your bowstring stopped glowing.
Its power is now depleted. Only a few knocks of magic remained in the bowstring, and we used them. Your bow, please. Once you claim the light of Alfheim, infuse the bowstring with its powers. Don't forget.
You talk like you're not coming with us.
I'll try, but measures were taken to keep me trapped in Midgard.
Why?
The gods don't care for me much.
Is this it? It's so dark.
This temple has been asleep, underwater for almost 150 winters. It needs only the light of the Bifrost to reawaken.
Travel to Alfheim. Okay then. Yeah, because this is like the central hub of the game. This is like the Dark Souls area where you start off in the main hub, you know. Like, not Dark Souls, Demon Souls is probably a better example. Because you remember in Demon Souls you had all of those like statues, didn't you? You also had that giant one that we could never go to. I was hoping they would add that as like DLC for Demon Souls. But you had all those different shrines that you could go to and they took you to a new area. Well, this is pretty much that, you know. You've got the area outside that is like the hub of Midgard. And then inside that area, you go down, and this is like Yggdrasil, the tree or whatever, a tree of life. And from this place, you can teleport to different realms around the world, you know. I think she'll probably explain it better than me in a minute, but this is sort of what you're doing. I'm just explaining what it's for in the game.
They aren't. These roots are part of the Great World Tree, and make travel between the realms possible. Approach the table.
How does it work?
You will need this, a Bifrost, to create travel between realms. It can capture, hold, and transfer the light of Alfheim. Place the Bifrost there.
What now?
Give it a moment. The temple needs time to wake up from its long slumber. It is from this room, and this room alone, that you will be able to cross between realms. What you see before you represents the temple in which we stand, as well as the realm towers that encircle the Lake of Nine outside. All the realms exist in the same physical space, reflections of each other. These doors, the towers outside, and the 9 realms are all intertwined and coexisting on the branches of the World Tree, separated only by the Bifrost light of Alfheim. This place can focus and control that light.
And is this the World Tree?
Only an artistic representation of it. No, the Yggdrasil is much, much more than this. The Tree of Life is bound to the fate of the world, just as we are bound to it. The tree nourishes our soils, The dew from its leaves feeds our valleys and rivers. The tree's very existence supports all of creation along its boughs. Its life energy interwoven into the tapestry of life. Birth, growth, death, and rebirth. Every strand transcending time, transcending space. Everything comes back to the tree. So, that's how it works. But I'm guessing you were looking for a more practical answer.
Yes.
Very well. The bridge you pushed outside is currently positioned to lead to the realm of Vanaheim. Instead, turn the wheel to our actual destination, Alfheim.
Wait, is this moving the big bridge outside?
Yes, the wheel turns the bridge, and the bridge aligns to the different realm towers on the lake outside.
Wait, there's no tower on this one.
And that's why realm travel to Jotunheim is impossible. Without a tower for the bridge to lock into, the sequence can't begin. Every realm has a travel room that unlocks the bridge to that realm. I'm giving you the one for Alfheim. Now you can lock in your destination. We're ready. Remember to take the Bifrost. You don't want to lose that. Now the realm travel bridge will align, and the realm between realms will open.
Okay, I hope you kept up with all of that, because there's a lot to take in this video. There's so much
crystal?
lore and story.
Each realm has a corresponding one that focuses and amplifies the power of the Bifrost, opening the bridge to that realm. That's why realm travel is only possible from this room.
What about that one realm tower missing from the lake?
The Jotunheim Tower disappeared from all realms over 100 winters ago, when the giants vanished from Midgard. Where the tower went and how they moved it remain a mystery.
It didn't work. We're still here.
Follow me.
The Bifrost is dark.
This trip was its last use. There's no going back until it's replenished with the light of Alfheim.
So we are trapped.
Someone of your ability should have little trouble getting back to Midgard.
And we'll be able to make that black breath go away?
With the captured light of Alfheim, yes.
Okay, so that's our mission then. We need to refill the Bifrost with the light of Alfheim, just so we can actually be able to travel amongst different realms and even get back to Midgard anyway. And we also need the light of Alfheim to restore the bowstring so we can activate those little blue crystals to create bridges and stuff. And we also need the light of Alfheim to get rid of that black breath on the mountain that we're going to spread the ashes. That's pretty much what we're doing right now. The rest of the stuff she talked about was just other lore and stuff we can find out more as we progress through the game. Sorry I haven't spoken much in this video, it makes a change, but I don't want to talk over them when they're talking about story stuff, you know, because they're going to explain it better than me, aren't they? I'll just give you the simplified version.
Welcome to Alfheim, gentlemen. Think you can spot the light? I can barely see it. Something's wrong. See that column of light on the horizon? It's housed in the heart of a ring temple. We'll find what we need there. No. No, 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 no. Damn it, not yet.
What's happening?
To restore the Bifrost magic, you must step into the light. But be very careful not to get caught.
She's not dead. Is she?
Not likely. Come.
Look at this place.
Stay by me. Touch nothing.
The light of Alfheim. Find a way to the light. So we're heading towards that large column of light in the distance, but something is currently wrong with the light, and that's probably why it's a bit more dimmer than it should be. I'm going to quickly have a look on the codex, because I I want to see something for one of the titles of my video. Yeah, it's just a straight up ogre. Giant, powerful, angry, but thankfully not very smart. The ogre is one of the ugliest enemies we've fought. Their huge arms give their attacks good range, and they can hit the ground so hard it creates powerful shock waves. Yeah, indeed. The amount of different enemies we've met. I think once I've finished with this game, or maybe if I don't do everything in this in my YouTube playthrough, I might go onto my main account and then just read through the bestiary and see all the different monsters I've met. That'd be a nice video, wouldn't it? I think that'd be quite interesting. And we could read all of the descriptions, their weaknesses and stuff like that. I think that'd be a good video. Very long though, because there's a ton of monsters and enemies in this game. Right, I'm not going to be able to get too much done because that was a lot of talking. But yeah, we're here because we need to claim the Light of Alfheim. And that is our main reason for being here. And if we don't find the Light of Alfheim, we're not even going to be able to leave Alfheim. Just because that we need to use the Bifrost to return back to Midgard. So we're screwed either way. If you go out there though, it does lead to the same hub area as all the other places. So you would find like Brock out there, I think. But yeah. Now to destroy these, all you got to do is throw your axe at it. See, very simple. Now sometimes you need to pay attention because sometimes you find these weird like root things, and if there's like multiple ones in a line, then you have to destroy all of them together, otherwise you can't destroy it. So if there's like 3 of them in a line and you throw your axe and destroy 2,
Not our concern, boy. Focus.
and you destroy 2 and not 3, they'll just regrow. So sometimes you have to find a perfect position to break all of the roots and stuff, you know, because sometimes they might be blocking a chest and stuff, you know, so it can be a bit of a pain in the butt because some of them are very awkward to find where you need to stand. But yeah, there's new enemies in this area by the looks of it. I just saw something fly off, so I don't like flying enemies. Actually, thinking about it, have I got new skills for Atreus yet? No, because I think soon we're going to unlock the first set of magic combat for him. So let's have a look what else I can get actually. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, that's also a good one. If you throw your axe, which obviously I do quite a lot, and you smack them in the head and you press triangle quickly, then for a limited time you do extra damage, you know, like more explosive icy damage, you know, so it's very good. And as you buy each of the upgrades, it gets more and more stronger. So this is a nice one to have, especially if you're like me and you do like throwing the axe. Bunch of different armor sets. I'm not going to listen to them. That's just a load of stuff we already know. Oh, hello.
Boy. What does it say?
Something about an eternal war for the light. I don't get it. If both sides need it, why not just share it?
Greed. You will find it a common cause for war.
Okay. Right. Oh, I think I'm going to be attacked now. I'm just getting ready for it.
They keep murdering the White Elves.
It is war. The end of one. The road once lost.
Oh, here we go. Dark Elf. So this area is filled with Dark Elves and Light Elves. Obviously the Light Elves are the ones that are being murdered. I guess they've lost. So, yeah. So let me show you. If I hit this guy in the head, I'm trying to show you. Let me hit one in the head. They won't keep still. Right, let me show you. Oh, for God's sake, Atreus. I'm glad you're helping me out, but I'm trying to hit one in the face. Ouch. Yeah, but these guys are very speedy. There we go, see? You see I smacked him in the head, it glowed. And you press triangle really quickly, see, and you do this. And it's a lot more stronger. And as you upgrade it, it'll do like explosive damage and stuff like that. I've also got this attack, which this is the first time I've showed it, because I've been not really had much chance to use it so far. And that's another new attack where if you run and press R1 you do this. I've got quite a few upgrades. You probably saw me buy them in the last video. But this is my first chance to actually use them. Ah, here we go. This is what I'm talking about, where you get like multiple roots in a line. So yeah, do keep your eyes open. And you'll be able to get yourself some chests, because there's quite a few chests that are covered in the roots. But yeah, we're going to be in this area for quite a while, actually. I reckon 4 or 5 videos.
No.
Oh, okay.
Just depends on how much progress I make.
Closer to the light.
Oh, look at that. Oh, what the hell?
Wait, is that...
You see that? What's Sindri doing here? A squirrel just ran into Atreus and just blew up. You see that? That was weird. I already know. Come on. Should I have a chat with him? No, we don't want to speak to me.
Ready and ready.
He should have new armor by now. Oh, here we go. Finally. Lovely. Right, I'm going to craft this. I'm going to get my full set of wolf skin armor finally. And then we are going to upgrade it. And put in new... Because at the moment it's not much better, but we're going to put new stuff into it.
I think that's a keeper.
If I remember correctly, I think the waist might have been not as good. No, it decreases my luck a lot, but I don't really care about that very much.
Keeping that clean.
Right, now I'm going to switch over to upgrade. Here we go. Going to upgrade it. See, I'm level 2 now. Do you see what I mean? So I'm going to upgrade all of this armor set. I've got enough soft steel to do it. I should do a lot more damage now. This is when the game starts becoming a bit better for me, because up until this point I was dying a lot. And when I got this armor set and I started getting a bit better stuff, adding upgrades to it, more enchantments, I started becoming a bit more tougher. That's actually a pretty good grip. I can't buy it. I've not got enough... Actually, I've probably got stuff to sell. I can sell this.
Where were you even carrying those? I'm
Don't want to sell the resurrection stone. If you leave any items behind on the floor, this is where they appear in the lost items. When you sell items to the dwarfs, though, they become available to buy. Do I want to buy it? It's not massively better. What one do I currently have?
Was there more?
Let me come on here a minute. I need to put my other set of armor on, actually. Yeah, because I need to take out all of these sockets. Make sure you unsocket things, because if you leave your sockets in and then you sell it, I think you actually sell the socket as well. So make sure you keep your armor equipped and then remove the sockets before you sell it. Because I'm not 100% sure, but I think you do actually just get rid of the sockets and sell them. Just got to do this quickly. Sorry about all this upgrading and stuff, you know. It's not something I do very often, to be honest. Cool, that one has some strength and runic. Because it's much better finding stuff in the game than actually buying stuff. Because the stuff you buy is generally not as good as the stuff that you're going to earn through combat and finding in rare chests and stuff. Okay, we can upgrade this all this stuff again as well. Lovely, there we go. See what I mean? That's what I generally focus on. Strength, runic and defense. Obviously, having a higher cooldown is very good, because then when you use your runic attacks, they happen a lot more often. You ain't got to wait as long for them to refresh before you can use them again. Luck, I think, is good for perks and stuff, you know. So, like, if there's a perk for having, like, a protective barrier appear on you and it's got a low chance of activation, like every time you hit an enemy, if you've got high luck, I think there's more chance it will work. Increase perk activation chance, yeah, see? Increase XP and hack silver gains. So I suppose it's good for leveling up and stuff, but you do level up perfectly fine anyway. You ain't got to worry about that. You ain't got to worry about that at all. Any more skills I can get? Probably. I could get a couple of the rage upgrades, actually. Like, this stamp attack is pretty good. There we go. Lovely. Right. I'm not going to have much time to do much else. So, I'll get the boat, and then I'm going to have to end it for today. Sorry I've not really said much in this video. I feel like I'm all the other YouTubers that don't put no effort in, but they were talking a lot, you know, so I didn't want to interrupt them or anything like that, you know. Lots of story stuff to learn, lots of chit-chat from The Witch of the Woods and that.
What'd you say?
I said nothing.
Really? Okay.
Did your mother speak of this realm?
Not much. Just that since the elves are always fighting over the light, they kept them isolated.
Okay, well, thanks for watching, Wolf and Wolfettes. Hopefully you enjoyed these last 3 videos. I've not had to worry about the kids screaming outside, so it's been a bit easier for me to concentrate. But at the same time, I've wanted to speak about so many different things. I feel like I've mucked everything up. So yeah, if the last 3 videos were a bit crap, I apologise. Hopefully they weren't. But yeah, things will pick up now. We're in Alfheim, and the story is flowing again, and we've got a proper objective. Instead of the same thing, you know, go to the mountain, spread the ashes. Now we've got a different objective. Things will pick up now. But yeah, thanks for watching, Wolf Wolfers. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and join the pack today. Oh!